Welcome back, welding fanatics. This is your host, Tyler Tradesworth, and I'm thrilled to be sparking up another insightful conversation with my fantastic co-host, Tori Tradesworth. Disclaimer alert. The content in this episode is for informational and educational purposes only. Welding is a hazardous activity that requires proper training, safety equipment, and adherence to safety protocols. Always follow local safety regulations, OSHA guidelines, and manufacturer instructions when performing any welding tasks. The information provided in this episode does not constitute professional advice. Always consult a certified welding instructor or safety professional before attempting new techniques or using unfamiliar equipment. Neither the hosts nor the producers assume any responsibility for injuries or damages resulting from the use or misuse of the information presented.
Hey everyone, ready to ignite your welding knowledge? Because today, we're tackling a topic that every welder, from the greenest beginner to the seasoned pro, can relate to.
That's right. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the welding techniques that often get a passing mention in school but are absolutely essential out in the real world. We're calling this electrifying episode Welding Techniques Uncovered: What You're Not Taught in School.
You know, it's funny. You go through your initial training, you feel like you've got a solid grasp of the basics, and then bam. You encounter a situation on the job that makes you scratch your head. It's those advanced skills and practical insights that truly separate the good welders from the exceptional ones.
Couldn't agree more, and that's precisely what we're diving into today. We'll be exploring advanced techniques for stick, TIG, MIG, and Flux-Core welding, the kind of stuff that often gets overlooked in standard curricula. Plus, we'll be sharing invaluable real-world tips gleaned from years of experience in the field. So buckle up, because this is going to be good. You know, as we're diving into these advanced welding techniques, it really makes you think about how important the right training and mentorship are. A lot of welders out there start with the basics in school, but the real skills are honed on the job, learning from those who've been in the field for decades.
That's so true. And speaking of bridging that gap between basic training and real-world skills, it reminds me of what NSTN is doing. For over 101 years, they've been at the forefront of skilled trades training, running programs that equip professionals for careers in essential industries like pipeline welding.
Exactly. And now they're also looking toward the future with the NCTT Academy. It's all about preparing the next generation of skilled tradespeople by starting early, working with youth from K to 12 to expose them to welding, technology, entrepreneurship, and the soft skills they'll need to succeed. It's not just about teaching the techniques, it's about building a future pipeline of talent.
I love that. It's like they're not just training welders, they're shaping the future of the trade. If you're a parent, educator, or just someone passionate about the skilled trades, definitely check out what they're doing. We'll include a link in the show notes so you can learn more about how they're keeping the welding torch burning bright for the next generation. Let's strike an arc with stick welding, or SMAW. It's the workhorse of many industries and often the first process many of us learn. But there's a universe of techniques beyond just laying down a straight bead.
Absolutely. While your initial training likely covered basic flat and horizontal welding, the reality is that many crucial jobs require proficiency in all positions: vertical up, vertical down, and even overhead. The American Welding Society, or AWS, which is a fantastic resource for industry standards and best practices, we'll link to their website in the show notes, emphasizes that all position welding is a fundamental skill for structural and pipeline work. Yet many foundational courses might only dedicate limited time to these more challenging positions.
And think about electrode manipulation. You learn the basic drag, or maybe a little circle motion, but techniques like the whip and pause, where you move the electrode forward and then quickly back into the molten puddle, are essential for controlling heat input and preventing undercut, especially on thicker materials. Similarly, different weave patterns, like the figure 8 or the zigzag, can significantly impact bead width and fusion. These are skills often honed through years of practice and aren't always explicitly taught in introductory settings.
Right. And understanding the subtle nuances between different electrodes within the same classification is critical. For instance, a 7018 electrode offers excellent strength and ductility, making it ideal for structural welds, but a 6010 with its deep penetrating arc is often preferred for root passes on pipe welds. Knowing when to choose which electrode for a specific application isn't always detailed in basic courses, but is absolutely vital for achieving strong, code-compliant welds. You can find detailed specifications and applications for different electrodes on websites like ESAB or Lincoln Electric. We'll include links. Try this. Grab some scrap metal and practice the whip and pause technique with a 7018 electrode in the flat position. Focus on the timing of your movements.
Moving on to the art of TIG welding, or GTAW. Often considered the most elegant and precise of the welding processes, there's a lot more to it than just steady hands and a foot pedal.
You got it. While basic TIG training covers shielding gas selection and basic bead control, advanced TIG opens up a world of possibilities. Take pulse welding, for example. By rapidly cycling the welding current, you gain much finer control over the heat input, leading to less distortion, especially on thin materials like stainless steel and aluminum. According to a recent report by Grandview Research, the market for TIG welding equipment is projected to continue its steady growth, driven by its applications in high-precision industries like aerospace and automotive. Mastering pulse techniques can significantly enhance your capabilities in these growing sectors.
And let's not forget about advanced filler metal techniques. Knowing the subtle art of when and how to add filler, whether it's a consistent dip, a quick dab, or even the walking the cup technique for creating perfectly uniform beads.
Explore the full conversation at tradestechpodcast.com, where 101+ years of skilled trades expertise meets cutting-edge tech insights. Thanks for joining us on the Trades Tech Podcast. Until next time, keep building, keep innovating, and let's close the skills gap together.